Welcome, everybody, to the Friday night special, Friday night tradition. It is the UFC Method of Victory Power Rankings. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. Thanks, John. See you're already in the chat. What's up, Bankroll Boss? What's up, Casey? Hope everyone is having a good day, having a good week. Hope everyone's bracket is going good. But we're here to talk about UFC London, Edwards, and Brady. And the rules of the Method of Victory draft are very simple. Did a coin toss backstage. Jim has won this week. If you guys haven't figured this out, we just rotate. uh, so, we have to pick a fight. We take turns. We pick a fight. We pick the winner, and then we have to say the method of victory. Can't just be inside the distance. It's got to be knockout. It's got to be sub. It's got to be decision. We'll rank them, and then we'll end up with our power rankings. Take a look at last week. Not great up at the top. Our two client bets were Cashware and Delize by just plus money on the money line. We did not get the method of victory right. Judas, Cortez Acosta, Jaquani, no. Hughes, that was a nice one. Blackshear didn't quite get their U, but the big one was Vera by sub at plus 1,200. So that was the one to hang our hat on. So still got 13 fights. There was only one really, really big underdog that I liked this week, and it didn't even make my list because I know you're going to use it. I got my list. I didn't even put it down.
Underdog?
Not an underdog, but a long shot.
Okay.
A big long shot.
And
I already
know
know
I'm going to use it.
He is not even on my list. I was like, I'm going to rank, and I was like, oh, nope, not even going to use it because I already know Jim's going big on this one. So you get the first shot here. I struggled with the top three.
Okay.
I like a lot of the middle ones, but there's none of them that just really, really stick out as top three. So we're going to tread lightly. What's your number one method of victory power rankings this week?
I'm going to go with Jordan Vucenic. This was a tough call for me. Like, he's my number one, but picking each method is really, I'm struggling.
Okay.
But I'm going to take the most likely thing, which is that Chris Duncan gets hit a lot. And when he does, he just stands there. And I think he's going to be just oblivious to the fact that Vucenic is going to take his back and choke him out instantly.
Okay.
So I'm going to go plus 165 on Jordan by sub. I know we're picking one or the other, but I'll just throw it out there to the world here. I love him by finishing this fight. With Chris Duncan being the cannon fodder that he is.
Yeah.
That's my number one.
Okay.
There you go.
I like it. I think I'm gonna surprise everybody with this pick. I was stunned by the disrespect to Jai Herbert. I keep picking him, and he keeps outperforming. And what happens? We go to face-offs, and everyone sees how taller he is, and the line flips completely. He's now even money with Padilla, but you're not gonna sneak a decision at plus 200 by me on my guy, Jai Herbert. So I think he's going to be quicker on the feet. I think he's going to use that distance. And listen, Padilla has finished some guys. He ain't finishing Jai Herbert. So I think this is just going to be Jai Herbert piecing him up. And Padilla is going to not really have an answer. I think this is a schooling by Herbert on the feet. So give me the decision at plus 200.
Like it. By the way, I'm flipped as well. So it swayed me.
Listen. Believe me, there's plenty of room on the Jai Herbert bandwagon. Nobody has joined me. It seems like they're getting a little. It seems like they're at least Googling how much tickets are. Meanwhile, I've been driving this damn thing all by myself. I feel like a lonely Uber driver. All right, number three.
Number three. I'm gonna get the main event out of the way because speaking of another face-offs. Situation here. Leon Edwards is a fucking giant compared to Brady.
I did not see that coming.
No, and I have massive questions about Brady in 5 rounds.
Okay.
So let's go Leon Edwards. Let's go Leon Edwards by knockout. Okay. I mean, the man got KO'd by Bilal Muhammad. Standing KO'd. This size difference, Brady's questionable cardio. I'm just looking at this fight going more and more. And I'll tell you what, these underdogs in the main events, I mean, they've been great. They've been great.
Very good.
So plus 600, yeah, I'll take a taste of that for sure.
Do you know why I knew it was plus 600? Because I thought it was going to trick you. I thought it was like, oh, I'm going to come with Edwards by knockout. I'm with you. When I saw that size difference,
Yeah.
I thought Brady may get some takedowns early, but my gosh, is he going to have to work so hard to keep Edwards down and keep taking him down? And I think he's going to be tired. I'm with you, man.
He had trouble with the jab of Bilal Muhammad. What's he going to do with this height difference?
Let's just, for the sake of this pick, let's hope Edwards comes motivated and ready to fight. So, all right, there's your top 3. If you guys could hit the like button if you're watching this, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Shout out to everyone that's watching on Twitter or X. Leave us a comment. Comments always help the algorithm. And leave in the comment section who you guys like. So, yeah, Corbin, Edwards has pillow hands, but I think Brady's going to be so tired.
So does Bilal.
Yeah, that's true. It's a great point.
I think he is going to be exhausted by round 3.
I think it's an exhaustion type of KO where Brady's just like, I've had enough. I can't do this anymore. So, all right, now we start getting into the
now it's fun.
Yeah, you're right. Now it gets pretty fun here. So, there's, I said I think I'm going to be upset with myself if we don't make money off of Grom. So Kutat Eladze. This guy's name I just cannot spell or pronounce.
You did a banger job on the background saying it.
Not bad. Not bad. All right. So Kutat Eladze, I didn't know how he's going to beat Fernandez. In the end, I'm just going to take the low-hanging fruit at decision because that fight against Vucenic was really close, and he did get hit, and he wasn't super dominant. Now, Vucenic would run through Fernandez. So I think this is just a nice schooling by Grom. I don't think he needs to get the finish because I think he'll be kind of on the ground and just controlling everything, and he'll just stay out of damage or stay out of harm's way, which I don't think is going to be that hard against Fernandez. So give me Grom by decision at minus 110.
Like it.
Number 5.
Christian Leroy Duncan.
Right.
I hate the number, but you know what I hate more than the number being wrong?
Okay.
So I'm going to take the knockout.
Okay.
I think this kid is going to be just out of his element. If I have to hear one more person talk about the fact that he's one of Alexander Shlemenko's training partners, again, circa 2004, where he was relevant, I don't care. I think CLD is going to have a massive advantage on the clinch, and at some point he's going to throw something that Andre just doesn't see coming, and it's going to put him out in front of his home soil. I got to take the minus 150 by KO.
Minus 150, but he's tough.
My favorite thing.
He's tough, Jim.
Tough.
We love it when the first thing you say about fighters is they're tough. And like, well, what about the counter strikes? Not so much. But he's tough. Okay. I think it's time to throw out a bigger number here.
Okay.
I just don't like contender series debutantes that do not block punches. So I'm going to take Molly McCann to get the KO at plus 800. Alexa, I think they pronounced it Alexia, so it's not Alexa.
Yeah.
She's going to come forward. This is going to be a car crash. And I watched her get absolutely belted several times on contender series. And Molly can land this. And I thought Alexa looked a little bit too cocky for my liking at face-offs. I don't know. There was a little bit of cockiness. We've watched these contender series debutantes fall flat on their face. And as good as her contender series performance was, that opponent offered very, very little resistance, but she still was able to land punches. I think she walks into a big one. So give me Molly to catch Alexa coming in, and Molly gets the KO at plus 800.
Love it.
All right, number 7.
I said this early in the week, and I'm sticking to it. We're going Loner Kavanaugh.
Okay.
The big question is Loner going to wrestle? Is he going to wrestle? Oh, I don't think so. That's all he knows is stand up, be kickboxing. A 14% takedown defense. I am putting faith that Loner's coaches have some sort of MMA acumen to say to him, hey, buddy, if there was ever a time that we need to wrestle, it's now. It's this fight. Loner Kavanaugh by submission plus 2,000.
That was the easiest prediction I've made all week.
You
That
knew
you
I
were
was
going to go
going there.
Cap. Oh, that was
That
a
was the
no-brainer.
one?
Yeah,
That was
dude,
the
we
one.
hit a plus 1,200 sub last
Yep.
week, and you love Kavanaugh.
Mhm.
You hate Dos Santos' ground game. This was the easiest prediction of the week. This
knows
is a
me so well.
5%er. Yeah, that's why I was like, Kavanaugh. Nope, not even putting Kavanaugh on my list. Because I already know Jim's grabbing the big.
I mean, that line is ridiculously stupid. The plus 2,000 is mind-numbingly dumb. I know he's tough, but when you have a guy with a clear advantage, come on.
All right, up next. So I'll go to the Mick Parkin Tabura fight. I think you can take Parkin by decision or Tabura by KO, because I think if Tabura gets us on the ground, I think he gets the KO. I like Tabura looking a little bigger than Parkin at face-offs, and plus 450 to me is pretty good. I don't think this is a standing KO on the feet, but I do think Tabura can get him on the ground, and I could see Parkin in a whole lot of trouble. And Tabura, not the most athletic guy in the world, but man, that is a mountain of a guy to have on top of you. So Tabura gets it down. I'm not sure Parkin is going to be able to get back up, and I could see ground and pound getting the win here. So give me Tabura by KO plus 450.
Like it. It's time for my boy to make an appearance.
Okay.
It's time for the Kevin Holland fight, ladies and germs.
Okay.
As you know, I like that fight not to go the distance. However, we have a little something special planned for the Kevin Holland fight tomorrow on Takedown Live, so make sure you tune in. So I would be remiss if I did not place this bet right now. So give me Gunnar Nelson. What's the checklist? Does Kevin need money? Does Kevin care?
No.
Does Kevin's opponent have any resemblance of a ground game?
Yes.
You take Gunnar Nelson by submission at plus 200.
Okay. Love it. Love it.
Stick to the blueprint. It's worked for 3 years.
Kevin
You
Holland.
gotta keep riding.
Oh, Kevin Holland. Yeah, I had him by sub 2. That was a pretty interesting one. All right, I'll go to Morgan Charrier, who I'm still upset that we didn't make money off of him versus Chepe. I'm still mad because he won that one by decision, I think. And I guess Nathaniel Wood, I think this is going to be one of those pretty close fights. Nathaniel Wood's probably going to get some leg kicks going. He's going to get drilled in the first round. Then I think it's a very, very even, close fight with both guys showing good durability, good toughness. Charrier can be low volume. I think he's fixed a lot of those issues once he's gotten to the UFC. But to be honest, I just think we've seen the best of Nathaniel Wood. There was a while there where you're like, oh man, this guy's awesome. He's going to get so much better, and I just haven't really seen him get better. I've watched Charrier get better in his UFC fight. So, but Nathaniel Wood's super, super tough. He's really, really hard to finish. You can wobble him, but he's really hard to finish. And Charrier just doesn't strike me as the super aggressive, like I wobbled him, now I'm going to absolutely take the man's soul. So I think this is a Charrier by decision at plus 165.
I thought the face-off said a lot. Charrier looks way thicker. Way bigger.
Yeah, I like Charrier.
And looks way more ready to fight.
Yeah,
I like Charrier in this spot. All right, let's go to Old Man Jan and my retirement theory of the week.
Okay.
We're going Carlos Ulberg. We know how retirement fight goes. We know how retirement fights go. Okay? It never ends pretty unless you're Robbie Lawler or Chris Lytle. Talk about the two most random names to win a retirement fight, too. Robbie Lawler and Chris Lytle. Okay. Ulberg's going to send Jan into retirement. I thought he looked hunched over. We're going Ulberg KO. We're going Ulberg KO at plus 165. I'm not doing the decision. I have a strong feeling that this is Jan's last fight in the UFC.
He did look like old man Jan. Like
he really did.
He looks like the family member that you haven't seen in a few years. and you show up at Christmas and you're like, oh my God, my uncle can't walk straight anymore. My uncle is all of a sudden like
they show up with a cane. You're like, when did you get a cane?
yeah, and then not one for style, like one for utility.
Look,
He
the
looked
neck
he looked
injury.
very old. He looked really old. He did not look like the big swollen like.
Did you see when they went to face off? So he goes like head to head, and he's all
Yes.
hunched over. They go to face off, and he tries to pick his head up, but he's still like neck forward, shoulders.
Yeah,
Like, he
yeah,
looks like something ain't right, man. I
yeah.
think this is Jan's retirement fight, and this match was made for a reason.
All right, we're down to our bottom two. Just a real quick reminder that we are still running our 7-day pass. If you'd like to get on board with that, do that immediately. You get all the plays for the weekend. We're up 73 units in 2025. It's just been a fantastic run. We're up 93 units 2023, 127 units in 2024. These are all the plays that we bet with our money. This is how we build bankrolls. So don't sit on the sidelines. There's too much money to be made, and it's not in college basketball. I'll guarantee you that. I went out and had lunch.
Even
with
though, how did you are 1-0 in college basketball?
I
by the way,
yes, I hit my free play.
not to gloat a little more, but
full disclosure, I lost my free play today, so now I'm 1-1. But I was with my buddy at lunch yesterday before the dart show, and he lost 3 straight live bets by half a point. It was a riot, and I was like, "Are you going to bet darts or Formula One or cricket or lacrosse with us?" And he's like, "No." I was like, "All right, we'll be over here making money on those." So, yeah, take advantage of that WT.buzz/AL. We have a lot of bets that are pending for this weekend. So you're going to get your money's worth on a 7-day pass just for this weekend. So take advantage of that, wagertalk.com. All right. Oh, man. So last 2 fights, and I can't say they're going to be the most exciting fights in the world.
And they're right after each other too, so get ready for this.
Yeah, this could be like a 45-minute stretch of fights that go the distance. So I'm gonna in a fight where I think the 2 women are really, really even. I just don't think Shauna Bannon is a favorite. Tamar surprised us on her UFC debut, and why can't she push forward and outland Shauna Bannon? What's Shauna Bannon done to show what split decision, barely win in the last one? I don't know, man. Tamar fought like she had a chip on her shoulder in the first fight. She beat Rayanne Dos Santos / Amanda, and you get the win. I think you get a little increase in your training. I think you get a little increase in the quality of coaching and resources. I was impressed with her cardio, and I think she makes us really close. And when the announcer says Judge 1 scores it, you're going to be very happy that you have a decision on the underdog in this one. So I'll take Tamar by decision plus 200. Last fight. Who you got?
This is the worst fight. Like our rank. I mean, this is Mr. Irrelevant of this card. Is this fight? Isn't it?
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
Fletcher and Loughran. Ugh. All right, fight goes the distance, first of all. So now I got to pick who's going to win this disgusting decision that's boring as hell.
Just pick
all
one.
right,
Number 13. Just pick one.
Let's just pick Nathan Fletcher.
Okay.
I can't get behind Colin Loughran. I think he's going to have the worst visuals in the fight. He will be bleeding. That's something you can guarantee because his head is 18 inches wide and it's a nice big target. So punches are going to land. So plus 150, Fletcher by decision. I hate it, but I'll pick it.
Jim sent me a text today. It was like, Edwards is huge. And it was like, Loughran's head is huge. Like, and they showed the side thing, and you're like, you're not getting your arm underneath that neck and the chin. Because from the side, you can see his chin kind of comes down even more. Like, okay, so Jim, this is him.
His chin is as wide here as the rest of his head.
Yeah. So it's
right?
like, okay, head position normal. Here's his head position to block the choke.
Yeah. That's it.
And then just some hand fighting. But you're right. It's a huge target. It really is. It really is. So, all right.
Deficiency there.
All right. Let's do the recap here. Vachenik by sub. Herbert by decision, and Edwards by KO round out our top three. What a nice parlay that would be. So, the nice thing about our top three is you can play them individually. Normally, we got some pretty heavy favorites in there, but
you can take them by finish. Just take, again, this is fun. However you want to play it, however you guys want to play it.
That's true. That's true.
That's it.
So, Guram Kutat Eladze by decision, Christian Leroy Duncan by KO, McCann by KO, Kavanaugh by sub, Tabura by KO, Nelson by sub, Sharia by decision, Olberg by KO, Tomar by decision, and Fletcher by decision. So let's see. We're predicting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of 13 finishes. That would be good. That'd make for a good card.
For this card, that'd be a great card.
Yeah, I agree. So we will be live for Takedown Live on the Winning in the Shadows YouTube channel as well as on XO. Make sure you join us. The live shows have been fantastic. Darts went really well. Live bets on darts went good. And the live bets on the UFC show have just been absolutely lights out. Been profiting for pretty much every week that we've been there. So the nice thing about the live bets is you only need one. You only need one live bet.
Circled.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So make sure you join us on there and grab that 7-day special. And if you guys could hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. And if you have not subscribed to the Discord channel, it is the Winning in the Shadows Discord channel. A lot of really great free bets and handicappers in there. I'll put a link in the I'll put a link in the comments right now while we're on here. So Jim, do you fill out a bracket?
Hell no.
Okay.
I put up drywall. I'm not filling out a bracket. What's going on?
I filled one out. I don't even look at it. That's
you didn't
torture.
Even check it?
No, that's torture. I'll check it at the Final Four. It's torture. I like. It's not fun. Who likes logging in and seeing their bracket blown to smithereens? I'll check at the Final Four and see if I have anybody left.
I don't do a bracket, but I do regret that is the only thing that can be spoken about between people. Like at work today, everybody that came in, all they could do is ask, who do you like? I'm like, sorry, I had nothing. I like Jordan Vasenik by KOTKO.
Yeah.
What team is that?
It is my favorite iteration of this by far is that every 4 years. Well, I guess it's every 2 years now. Every 2 years we can be figure skating judges and we can be gymnastics judges. And me reprising my role as the greatest gymnastics judge every 4 years for about 2 weeks is my favorite because I swear that I will know more about about judging a floor exercise routine on a 13-year-old rather than any of the judges that actually do this for a living. It's my favorite. And figure skating too, when they like jump and they land it and the announcers go like, "Oh my God, that was a triple Lutz axel." And I'm like, they didn't fall. 10. So, to me, that was the biggest thing. Oh, we're going for style points? No way. Guy just spun and landed on butter knives attached to his shoes. Yes. That's a 10. Yes, Jan is bringing up that cricket. We have an official cricket play. Starts in 12 hours. Listen, it is 8:30 Eastern time. Bare knuckles on right now. The sprint race for Formula One is on in a couple hours. Qualifying's at 3 a.m. Jan's cricket game is on, and then UFC is at 1 p.m. You know what I did? Scheduled breakfast with my mom, and I don't know when. I don't know how it's gonna take place.
You don't have a date. You just know you're going to breakfast.
That is correct.
Oh, dude, you just get up and be the first people there. Like, Mom, we're going super early. You get that fresh bacon.
I love it.
Get the early morning breakfast in.
I love it. I'll do that. So busy weekend, but again, get that 7-day pass and you get all of those plays. So that's going to do it for the method of victory. We're going to get out here and we're going to record the NASCAR and Formula One show. If you haven't watched it, we have the Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Award and the Lance Stroll Award for the dumbest mistakes of the racing weekend. It's an action-packed weekend. Yeah. It's going to be the biggest segment of the show this week, but we'll preview those races. So thanks for joining us. Good luck on all your plays, and we will see everyone later.
See you guys tomorrow.